What's good, y'all? It's your boy GC President. I'm back with another video, back motivated, back ready to go. Welcome to Wealthy Wednesdays, where we talk about stocks, setting ourselves up for freedom, long-term investments, short-term investments, trading, earnings, all that. Sit back, put your headphones on, turn your volume up, and let's get it. And so let's talk about, we also got to get into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is up 0.62% today, so it's up $600. So that's not really that much for Bitcoin, but it looks like we took a dip down to 93,000. That was February 18th, which was yesterday. And on the month, we're down $4,000, almost $5,000. So let's take a look at SPY. Man, there's been a lot of stocks that has taken off that had took like an instant dip within like the last month, and it's now rising back up. So SPY is at an all-time high again. This thing is keep going. Like, let me know in the comments, like, what do you think SPY is going to do by December? Because the last couple of years, it has been bullish. We're due for a bear market, but every time, for the last 3 years, when people has been betting short, it's keep going. So on the 5 days up $13, up 2%. And today it was up $1.44. All right, so I want to take a look at, before we get into anything else, I want to take a look at Nvidia, because if you bought when people were fearful, you made a lot of money. Let's see, because it did let's find a dip. So right here, right? So when Nvidia was up 147, bad news came out, people started selling, blase. It tanked to 116. And now this bad boy recently has risen all the way up to 139. I thought it had touched 140. I could have sworn it touched 140. It did. See right here, 141.25. And so this bad boy has been running. I see people post their gains. They've made a lot of money betting big on Nvidia. So, and I think it keeps going. Let's look at SMCI. So funny story with SMCI, right? Super microcomputer. Man, when this thing came out with their budgeting, they had like a budgeting problem a few months back. It tanked, and I was just messaging my friends like, "Hey, I think it's a good time to throw like $10,000 in there." Blase. Some listened, some didn't. And so I'm not gonna show my portfolio here, but I did throw, I think to be exact, like $6,000 in here just to see what it's gonna do, and I'm up a lot of money. And granted, with super micro chip computer, they did a split, because at one point it was like $1,000 and something, right? And so now it's split down. I think they did a 10-for-1 split, and now it's down to 60. Not sure. So, but this bad boy was up a lot. If you go on the 5-year chart and you say March 1, 2024, it shows it was up. Where we at? I can't really get it, but it was like $100 and something. It was really like $1,000. And then it came all the way down. I'm trying to catch this dip. It came all the way down to $18, right? It tanked. And so definitely, if you bought when people were fearful, you made a lot of money. That's the name of the game, right? Just buy when people are fearful. But sometimes you don't get lucky, because sometimes these companies can go bankrupt, right? So it's a risk at the end of the day. But if you believe in the company and you've done your research, always a good buy when you get big changes like this. So let's look at Beyond Meat. For some reason, I like this stock. And then if you do your research, like when Trump was president, stock was almost like $200 something. And so this is definitely, I mean, if you got some spare change to throw in here, I hope that they rebound. It's not a bad buy. It says Beyond Meat pursues new borrowing to shore up liquidity. Is fake meat better for you than real meat? All right, so I heard good news about Beyond Meat, and people, I've never heard anything bad about people buying their food in stores and saying it's nasty. Surprisingly, people have had good reviews about it. But me personally, I've never tried a fake burger. But each his own. So let's shift a little bit. Let's talk about the daily news. Let's see what's going on. Trump moves to kill New York City congestion pricing program. Deaf inmate Robert Brooks made airplane collision. I swear these airplane crashes are still a thing. Jay-Z claims now dismissed. Wow. That's huge. I'm not gonna talk about that, but that's big, because it was kind of like mainstream, and then it became silent. LeVar Ball has right foot amputated. That was crazy. I saw that today earlier on my phone. LeVar Ball right foot got amputated due to like a medical problem. Prayers for him. Brittany Griner canceled speaking engagement over. Blah blah blah. Andrew Lester dies while awaiting sentences. All right. Hey, did y'all see the All Star game? Let me know what you thought about the All Star game. People are saying it was bad, but I thought it was a great game. And also the dunk contest. Come on now. If you weren't on the edge of your seats, you wasn't watching it because Matt McClung, he definitely kept you engaged. And I think this is one of the best dunk contests that we've seen in a couple years for sure. All right, and also thank you if you back watching my videos, thank you, because I posted a video. It was February 16th, and it was basically about earnings going into the week or whatever. And I was like, hey, watch this before market open. I started looking at my phone. I was at 100 views like within 30 minutes or something like that. And then as you see right now, I got up to 611. So appreciate you if you stopped through and watched my video. Huge thanks to you. We're just gonna keep going. I just see that as motivation, and so that right there motivated me to keep producing these videos. So also, let's ask ChatGPT something, right? Let's stay motivated. Something motivate me. Okay, so you got this. Remember that every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. The effort you're putting in now is laying the foundation for your future success. Don't get discouraged by obstacles. They're just opportunities to grow stronger. You're capable of achieving great things, and even when things seem tough, know that you're building resilience and becoming the best person of yourself. Keep pushing forward. Your dreams are closer than you think. What's one thing you're focusing on? What's one thing you're focusing on right now? Maybe we can break it down into smaller steps together. All right, so just to answer that question, right? What's one thing I'm focusing on? I'm trying to focus on being consistent. So I've been waking up at like 4 in the morning, trying to get that knocked out because I'm a person like, hey, I'm kind of a goal set person. I always want to get a workout in, but with the way how my family set up and my work schedule set up, it's kind of hard for me to get that workout in at the end of the day. And so waking up at 4 o'clock is the best time for me because everyone is still asleep and I can get in, I can knock it out. And then once you get that 4 a.m. workout, I swear you feel like you done accomplished everything for today, and it just leaves room for opportunity to do whatever you want. And so consistency is one. Trying to stay disciplined as well, right? Because even so, putting the stock in a stock perspective, right? If you're trying to get a certain amount of shares, you will get discouraged when you see another stock rising, right? Because you got your mind on, hey, I want to get this amount of shares. But say like Nike, right? Nike is up $5-6 a day. And you're like, man, forget this. Let me just buy Nike because Nike is going right now. But this is the thing. Everyone has their waves, right? When you think like Bitcoin, when you think about stocks, when you think about meme coins, when you think about altcoins, or when you think about high tier stocks, lower level stocks, like everyone has their time, you know. And so if you're always trying to catch the next thing, you will miss your foundation trying to chase every other thing. So I would say set you a goal as far as like if you like a stock, try to get 500 to 1,000 of this stock. I always tell people 1,000 shares so you can move with the market. Get your 1,000 shares, then move on to the next. Like yeah, people say, oh, don't put your eggs in one basket, diversify, blah blah blah. But honestly, when you're thinking of a stock portfolio, you don't need 15 stocks. You just need 3 to 4 high tier stocks, so basically big blue chip stocks to make your money. Just be consistent. That's what you got to do. You got to be consistent and keep pouring in, and so your portfolio will grow over time. So don't start one month and then change your mind. You know, buy Bitcoin one day. If your goal is to get one Bitcoin, you buy Bitcoin, and now you're chasing Nvidia, and now you're chasing SMCI, which is like the big thing I've seen all over YouTube right now. And so just make sure that you stay on track for your goals, which is hard, and then keep pushing. And then if you want to start something, right, say you want to start a business or you want to start even working out, right, like the first step is just to get up and do it. And once you complete it, your next goal should be to get up and do it again. And so that's how you become consistent. And I think it's like 42 days, 40 to 60 days. Once you've done something for that long, you're able to stay on track, and it's easier to stay motivated to keep pursuing that goal or whatever you're doing. So that's all I got for Wealthy Wins. I just wanted to stop in